There's also just insane initiation from long range. If you just slow people down, you can go fly and wait a second.
Oh, we talked about it. Combo Shard, the master. Getting closer and closer to that point, but the stopwatch still not available. Walling him in. He's not going to be able to escape this one. He's going to try to flash to safety, but the auto connects.
Carry Ezreal sort of go back to the physical damage as Cabo just nukes it.
Yeah, trying to extend that trade. Uses the Cutlass for the slow. A few more autos. Wants to get forward. Oh, buying a bit more time, but playing that one so well. No. Oh, man. Baited, outsmarted, so well played.
It was such a bait, but here comes Mowgli, here comes Jackdaw, and the rest of Vitality.
Flashing forward, Mowgli's just going to move in. He should just be able to take this one down. Bwippo's still alive.
Wait, what?
Bwippo.
Jackdaw?
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
What? Tower. Jackdaw's like, yeah, I'll heal you, and then I'll leave.
Now they're going to continue to extend the play, though. They've decided they want a little bit more. Bwippo, no stopwatch left this time. Vitality are fully committed for a little bit of revenge. They will get it that time.
One top lane, place it, and get the full 5 plates before 14 minutes.
I mean, the reality is that this map has collapsed.
Ooh, bit of miscommunication there. Jackdaw tries to extend the play with the ultimate, but now it looks like Jackdaw could go down here. Miscommunication now costing them. Jackdaw absolutely going to die. They may just fall up immediately. They turn their attention. They use Lissandra ult on the 80 carry, and they make it all too easy. Double dropping for Reckless on the bottom.
Brings us back to sort of the criticisms that we have seen from this 2v2 in the past.
Definitely a question mark moving forward into the game. Cannot afford to not be on
having the CDR as well as the extra health and infinite sustain to just sit up into this tower. Bwippo was never going to move him from that point.
And while Vitality have a lot of advantages right now, specifically around Cabo Shard, I think we have to talk about how this team actually looks to play game and look for that matchup.
Now trying to punish the Gangplank ult does come out. They're looking for the initiation. Nemesis is going to commit using the snare first. Where's the ultimate going to go? Cleo Wall now coming in. Fnatic find themselves caught in the middle of the play here. Zuke now knocked out, but Brox has a lot of damage if they can continue to lock him down. Mowgli now on the retreat, turning back for Hylissang. Hylissang now in trouble, knocked back under the tower. Will they continue the play? No, Vitality gets the better. Mowgli wants to re-engage. Beautiful ultimate from Attila. Jackdaw ready to follow up. Now continuing forward. Cabo Shard off to the side. Here comes the calling, and Fnatic are going to get ripped to pieces if Cabo can get the autos out, but now he's in trouble. He's in the middle of the death cards, and here comes the ultimate. How many kills will Brox get? That's one going through. Cabo just barely living. What a bloody fight.
Vitality got the first kill, but they couldn't continue the fight. They have no ability to team fight with this composition. Fnatic were able to stall out, kite back, stay alive for long enough. They were able to turn the fight completely around and try to get this mid tower.
It was also the fact that Reckless was practically untouched for the longest time, sitting on full health. The Vayne eventually just walked through them.
Now
Their
sitting
attention to the Ocean Drake. We'll see if Jizuke can do anything to contest it. No, just throws down the wall. Is going to continue to extend the play, though. Looks like they may try to catch someone out. TP coming in from behind, though. Jizuke getting knocked back over the wall. Has to be careful. No flash after the last fight. Bwippo is right behind him. It is a split fight, but attention is now shifted towards Reckless. He does get knocked up. Beautiful ulti coming in from Jackdaw. Reckless should drop here. Mowgli does grab the kill, but it is a 1-for-1 in the end. Mid laner
around this Baron, rather than Cabo Shard knocking on towers and getting an eventual inhibitor, which is what they want.
Now the engage is coming through. Jizuke once again caught out. They're trying to find a disengage, but Jizuke just gets absolutely blown up. Nemesis is next, though. Reckless off to the side. Cabo ready to find the fight if he can. It's a split fight overall. Cabo over the wall. A difficult position to be in, but now the ultimate coming in for Broxa. Jackdaw running forward, knowing he's dead anyway, hoping to get concussive blows off. But with another member down, the fight now in favor
of Ocean Drake that's spawning, or the ever-present Baron Nashor. Vitality are constantly playing this game where they want to go in.
Mowgli trying to find the engage. Jackdaw here for the follow-up. They have to be careful, though. Unbreakable already used. Attila off to the side. Nemesis looking for the re-engage. They're now backing off. Bwippo has used the ultimate. Ultimate now coming in for Carlos. That's going to be 2 quick kills. Hylissang going to keep the ball rolling. Double dropping for Broxa. They want one more. Hylissang flashing forward, looking for that auto. Will not be able to grab it, but the ultimate is there from Nemesis. The engage is clean. It will keep the fight going. Remember, that is a 2-item Vayne. Every 2 hits is the true damage proccing on this Baron. It is just going to shred right through.
And it's the fact that Bwippo has already kind of herded the rest of Vitality like cats towards the complete opposite side. They know that they've got a massive death timer on Mowgli, and Bwippo had full eyes of where everyone else for Vitality was.
Yeah, Bwippo, by the way, who got counterpicked miserably, got hard camped by Mowgli and Jizuke, and is still keeping relevant.
See a lot of damage getting put down onto Nemesis, but the Gangplank ult just forcing Jizuke even further back as this tower is now set to fall. Still a walking face first from Jungle. Has to be careful, but not concerned. Knows it's just Hylissang. Hylissang maybe overstaying his welcome. Shock down Proc. He's going to get knocked back. Beautiful use of the Blast Cone. That's going to be a free pick. Will Nemesis try to extend? Will just back Fnatic. Dominating in every lane. Pushing every lane out at this stage. And ready to just kind of threatening Vitality, saying, come at us. Try to start a fight. See what happens.
I mean, Vitality, they're looking for like the miracle throw from Fnatic right here. Maybe they just find someone out of position, snap, blow them up. Or at this point, you're trying to stall out the game long enough while everyone in comms is like, okay, what happens for game number 2?
Yeah, I mean, we all remember Fnatic versus G2, right?
And then you either have to choose, you either go the Hex Tech Gunblade or you go for your Blade of the Rune King. I like the emphasis on kind of the AP burst.
Just finished the Rabadon's Death Cap as well. It's probably the best spike you can look for, but Hillsang on the flank.
Flank now looking for the fight, looking for the engage. Is going to use Righteous Glory now, leaping forward, wants to knock Attila right back into the team, and the follow-up is there. Immediately, Reckless is just going to tear through them. The double for the Vayne. Reckless wants to keep it going, has to be careful. Flashes forward, unconcerned. Out comes the Requiem. Bye-bye to Jizuke.
Oh!
That's another one dropped. Mowgli running for his life now as well. Ulti still connects as well. The animation was already finished. Mowgli now set to fall. Another kill dropping for Fnatic.
And the hard engage found Vitality, which means it's not only going to be the Baron, but surely the game at this point. Fnatic have everything, including coming up to a 10k gold lead.
Yeah, Fnatic, they're duoing the Baron while the other 3 members, because everyone stayed alive on their side, are still going to be pushing up. Cowboy Shark couldn't TP into that fight. He was recalling in bottom lane when Fnatic found their mark, and 2 inhibitors will surely fall.
And Hillsang has been fishing for that flank for at least 5 minutes now. He finally finds it. And the game is just now set to end. 2 inhibitors dropping. They can't look to turn the fight onto Nemesis, but the rest of Fnatic now set up to collapse. Hillsang ready for one more headbutt pulverize. But instead, they set their sights on the inhibitor and they retreat. With 2 down, though, without a composition that does well in these fights, you have to feel like Vitality are just planning for game 2.
Or gonna TP in and try if this is the last ditch effort. They must make a play like this, but it's a Talia on the flank and she's
Wall
gonna set up
coming
the wall.
Oh no.
Hillsang's here.
Oh no.
Bye-bye. Oh, wait a second.
Jizuke, I believe, has finished the death cap now. That is one terrifying Talia. We have hit the late game status, but no one else is here. He's trying desperately to run. Does manage to get a bit of damage down, but only a mid laner killed.
Or maybe just the hard engage.
Ulti comes down for the gangplank, just slow and steady is the name of the game. Hillsang stepping forward, threatening. Everyone knows that headbutt pulverize hits, you die. That is the name of the game right now. One final desperate team fight is all that's left for Vitality. Maybe, just maybe they can extend the game a little bit longer, but it is definitely in Fnatic in absolute control. With the cannon minions here, you have to feel like it is just a matter of time. Vitality needs to start a fight or just end the game on the side of Fnatic. Super's pushing in on the top side as well. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of avenues left.
Hillsang bringing the minions up towards the tower. Fnatic are saying, come to us or your base will be destroyed. They hit the tower once, it falls. Vitality have nothing left to save them.
Taking their time, Jizuke off to the side, looking for the wall, looking to split up the team at least a little bit, hoping to find that perfect angle, hoping to split up the team. Reckless off on his lonesome, off to the side. They're now kicking the fight off. Reckless is not in the fight. That could be an issue. Stepping forward, Cabo leaping into Brox. Brox is so incredibly low, but does have the ultimate available. If he gets killed, he will still be able to full channel the ult. But Fnatic, they are simply too far ahead in this game. They set their sights on the Nexus, and they're going to take game 1.
Jarvan. Xayah has so much protection if you see that they're all going to go in and try to dive on back to you. So Reckless needs to be picture perfect on this Kai'Sa.
And here's the survivability tools. He's going to be in a much better spot.
But now we see a departure from what was the game 1 strategy. They think they're safe. They think no one's going to come.
Baby.
They think it's just going to be topside, but they're oh so wrong. Reckless trying to make it out to safety. He can't click the lantern, and that's first blood.
With Jizuke, they're trying to punish Brox, who is trying to counter jungle up here.
Brox is going to be in a tough spot. He's going to be sleepy. He has to be dead. There's literally no way out here. Beautiful start for Vitality.
Gonna get hooked up here. Hillsang, will he pull the trigger? With Broxa waiting in the wings, they're looking for the counter gank.
Trying to keep it going, looking to stack some concussive blows, but immediately the TP's coming back. Fnatic classic. Jack Troll now in trouble, is all but set to die. Blippo now stepping forward. Can he get out of the chains? Does manage to step away. Jack Troll just barely maybe going to be able to live with the flash forward. Broxa going to be able to grab it in the
Minions as well as these plates.
And there's no Herald here. So we are just seeing the Ocean Drake being given over for free. That's going to make a lot of these lanes a lot easier for Fnatic. The jungle, especially Brox, in a position where he can donate future blue buffs because that Ocean will keep him topped up in the jungle, keep him clearing quick. So a difficult spot to be in because for top lane, especially when you're living on that island, Whipple having that extra regen is frustrating, but now potentially overextending as they're going to try to get the play started. Will the ulti even come out? Whipple just going to get taken down instantly.
Mowgli has been up there.
And getting this tower first before the cannon is going to put Vitality in a bit of a difficult spot.
Especially because as we keep kind of asking this question, what's better, the Aatrox being behind or the Tristana being behind? It's 3 items versus 2, but Whippo in mid.
Well, that thought Whippo has now used the ultimate. It's going to be a sleepy Aatrox. They're going to try to burn through here. Resurrection coming out. Will be able to walk away safely.
Lucky, but just teams lose their minds when they approach Whippo.
Your absolute overwhelming desire to dive this man blinds you. Now there's a TP. Oh,
really?
Guys, leave Whippo alone. And it looks like Vitality realizing that their only play here is to fully commit to the bottom side. You can see Reckless on the top side. Fnatic are going to have the tempo advantage, no doubt. But it's a desperate TP to try to get something back on the side of Vitality. But this is going to be their first tower of the game, as they haven't been able to get anything else. And Fnatic, this is their second.
On the other side of the map, Jizuke has completely run himself out of mana, and there are 3 members of Fnatic in the mid lane. Oh, wait, what?
That tower's still there. They've lost control of the bottom lane. They've lost control of the top lane.
Eventually, Frost. Don't you worry. But it takes so long.
Okay.
This is actually disaster, because the thing is like you were saying,
in this early game, but it's a different story when it comes to the team play than game 1, because game 1, Fnatic had the scaling, they had the team fight, Vitality had nothing. Oh boy.
Hold on.
He's gonna get out scot-free, but the difference is now Vitality are the ones with the...
Oh,
what?
Jizuke!
What?
Did you forget about the... They always forget about the Karthus. Ladies and gentlemen, you have 200, 300 less health than you think you do, and that means that Brox is just going to grab a kill.
and these are these uncharacteristic mistakes that you can just not make against one of our top teams, like Fnatic. You know, if Jizuke survives there and he's able to wave clear, you're delaying a little bit more. I'm like, you know, the issue with Fnatic's comp is they don't have the hard engage if Nemesis isn't also helping them push that mid lane.
They want to 5-man and knock down this tower, and with Fnatic split up in side lanes, they don't have the numbers to be able to contest.
Noah Sang looking for the hook. Not going to find it there in the end. Reckless will move back. Here, as this has turned against Vitality once or twice already, but Whippo now, I think, willing to take the fight here. If his ultimate does fall off, he's going to find himself in a tough position. Now stepping forward, realizing that he may have overstayed, but the auto attack actually going to proc it, so he gets his health back.
This is real bad for Vitality.
Over, Reckless on the way off. All it's going to take is a little bit of CC, and Kaisa's going to come flying in, and there it is! Reckless on cleanup duty. 2 kills instantly picked up.
Committing for these small skirmishes, they lose 2 members. They're going to lose a tower in the mid lane, and full pressure on the map.
The flash flay. Jizuke now trying to sidestep his way out of there, but Brock's on a killing spree. Now locked up Mowgli. Oh no, he's just gonna get taken down once again. Reckless grabbing the kill as well, and instantly a massive gold lead.
That means it's low until it just has to finish him off.
I'm not even gonna say anything for that one. Respect to this Fnatic lineup, because you just... First half of the season, everyone, I think, thought that they were done, but the way that they have turned it around in the second half has been...
confident right now.
Vitality also have minions here in the mid lane. They're trying to siege down under this tower. This is a very brief window of time where Vitality have control over the map because of the mistake.
Oh! Immediately, Cabo trying to leap in. Brock's not going to get taken down. No, Cabo goes golden, but in the middle of the team, there's no ultimate available. He's just going to get taken out. Meanwhile, on the backside, until he gets 1, going to try to find 2, but the stopwatch is there for Blippo. And they're going to back off, instantly turned back. Now, Fnatic overstay for the Baron, but it's Vitality who overstay in mid lane.
Vitality, they had the window, but they went way too far.
Reckless on a rampage, instant TP.
So at just 24 minutes, Fnatic will claim that objective. They're looking to go up 2-0. They're looking to carry all the momentum in the game.
Fnatic are way in the lead, so after the Lissandra's dead, they've still got a ton left in the tank.
Not only that, but Fnatic's composition.
For his life, and he will make it out. Flash is forced in the end, however.
It's about the best thing they could get in this situation, but you got 5 people towards the bottom side of the map. Reckless just needs a few seconds with this tower to knock it down to Vitality. They need to find an engagement, it feels like, around one of these towers, because if they don't, Fnatic have the tools, just split up the map, knock down these towers.
At this point, where his ulti is going to take half of someone's health away.
And if you talk about items, this is the second game in a row that Nemesis on Lissandra has gone for the Mejai Stole Stealer as well. So you can just feel how confident Fnatic are in this game. Again, it's a 3-1-1 push at the moment because this top inhibitor is exposed. They are so close to knocking it down. You see Vitality have to send so many members to defend.
It also means that it denies that 10-in ultimate on multiple members again. By splitting up the map, by funneling everything into Vitality, they need to pick. You know, are we going to go for a pick, or are we going to try to flank the other 4 members? And they're picking neither. They're actually just watching themselves lose the game.
All 3 inhibitors are now set to fall. Baron buff still up for 45 seconds. I don't think Fnatic are going to go for the win here. Jizuke desperately trying to get something back, clear out a few of these minions at the top of the standings. Fnatic securing 3rd in what was, for many, what felt like a miracle run towards the end of the split.
Very true traditional tank, because Attila now needs to be able to fight front to back, and he needs Mowgli to create that zone, that space for him, and he needs to do it right about now.
Whippo, though, now looking to push him for a bit more. There's a TP on the flank. Cabo shard. It could all come down to this. One ultimate, but Mowgli's already almost dead. Cabo, where's he going to go? Flash forward. Wants to get in on a Reckless, but he can't quite get into range. The stun is beautiful. It denies the engage. And Cabo, the entire team is going to get taken out here. But Cabo flashing forward. He will get the 1-for-1 trade. But no, in comes the ultimate from Karthus. Fnatic now trying to clean house. There's nothing left for Jizuke. He goes golden, but it's just a matter of time. The Skittle not going to be able to pop as the flash does come out. But Fnatic setting their sights on the base. Vitality finding themselves caught against a wall. Fnatic absolutely dominating across both of these games. They are one win away from taking the series.
Fnatic are just rolling in and...
Oh man, what do they give to Bwipo now? It looks like Sion going into the top lane.
It's the hard engage that they needed. Fnatic, they need this lane. Yasuo has the ability to engage on him very quickly, and that can make it difficult, especially when he's running the teleport up against Jizuke's Ignite.
Jizuke, of course, getting an early level advantage could be huge. It has the tornado
flash.
now stacked up. Flashing
Nice.
backwards, use the tornado for the double knockup. Now needs to dash through. Jizuke looking for another creep to get out the wind wall. Not going to be useful. First blood dropping for Broxa.
Yeah, Jizuke actually did play that well once the engage came in, but bottom lane's going very aggressive, getting heated. Not having the grass, can't really proc it relatively easily in that lane.
Not against
Oh my
Jace.
goodness.
Hook landing multiple points of action on the map. We've got our eyes on Cabo Shard. Knockup is going to come
ouch.
down, and Bwipo grabbing the kill after being... Kale a little bit more terrifying at level 6 if she can get to the max stacks, but hold that thought because Attila has died on the bottom side. Huge confidence play coming from Fnatic.
Ability in the laning phase. I hold my breath because Nemesis is in trouble.
Knocked back immediately, and the Yasuo going to come out, but now Jizuke is in the midst of the entire team. Nemesis pulling back. They might look for the re-engage to find more. Already the knockup going down, and the Bwipo, he's trying to lock his target down. Wants to bite. He's going to get the ultimate coming out. Jizuke can't flash that one. No option to do it. Broxa getting another. Fnatic with the turnaround here in the mid lane.
And it's all Broxa. He does so much damage. They're just diving. What?
Oh no, this is an absolute slaughter. Ultimate going to be used from Attila there, but still the stopwatch is clutch as Hylissang will manage to survive.
And it's Reckless and Hilly having the confidence to make a play like that. It's
Attila.
Broxa, round 2.
Is he going to go for anything else?
Bye-bye.
3-0-2 on Rex side.
We wanted to see just the sheer amount of burst damage that Sivir can have if you tank the full Boomerang Blade, but now going to move forward. They're trying to back off, and it looks like at the end of the day, Bwipo may give his life, but they used Rift Channel there in that exchange, and the channel was canceled, so Bwipo's going to go down, but trades his life for that cooldown. Can clear
Everything on the map. Up 4.6 thousand gold. Let's just go ahead and make that 5K here as they're just going to look to dive mid.
Oh, Jizuke tried to go in, saw Nemesis stepping under tower, but the entire team is now on the way. He's getting the reset on the passive, but it is simply not enough. Broxa now on a rampage. Fans wondered in Game 2, why give him the Karthus again? And it's because if you give him an early game jungler, he is going to make an impact.
Fnatic played the slow and steady game 2 times in a row. Vitality couldn't deal with it. They had to change things up, but that meant giving Broxa the Rek'Sai. Once again, here we go. It's a dive top.
Bwipo so incredibly tanky. Broxa now just going to step forward, walking this kill down, knock back, but Bwipo going to be able to back away in the end. The ulti comes out. Broxa grabs another one. Mowgli is going to be able to grab the shutdown. Hylissang now caught under the tower. Mowgli going to do what he can to delete this wave, but they're stepping forward to grab a bit more. Broxa unstoppable. 3 stacks looking for the 4th, but we're going to try to step forward, the flash forward to keep it going. They don't really have the damage for this one, but Hylissang just hits him with it anyway.
Calm down, buddy. You're not getting that kill. Vitality actually trying to respond. Notice Jack Troll on the flank, but his Moby Boots were canceled by the Wolf Camp that I think Attila aggroed. They're trying to make the play, but the
Cast coming out to disengage in the end, though.
It's the wall. Braum is such a good counter in towards the Gragas. You throw up the shield, and then Jack Troll gets made for the dive.
The hook, now landing it back, but he's going to give his own life for this exchange. The rocket comes in. Maybe they're going to be able to grab 2 in the end. That's something given back with the TP now coming in. Cabo Shard here as well. Nemesis level 11. The KO is ranged. Jizuke ready to turn this fight. Bwipo will die in the zombie form in the end, and Cabo may look to extend the play here. Nemesis, Divine Judgment available. He's going to use the ultimate in just a second, trying to get a bit more damage down. Knocked away to stop that from coming through. Vitality desperate to extend this play to get a little bit more here.
The only devastating thing is the fact that it was Mowgli that picked up that double kill right there. This could be a completely different game if it's Jinx that's getting those big kills and is able to snowball herself into the Infinity Edge.
I agree with you 100%, but if there has been a player on Vitality that has consistently been performing well this series, it has been Mowgli. His early games have been good. He's finally on a champion that is dealing damage. I say, yes, it's not ideal, but give him what you have. He now has the Sork shoes as well as the Runic Echoes. Deal some damage, blow people up with the Gragas Yasuo combo. They've been making it happen all game.
And Nemesis now continuing to push forward. Maybe look for a little bit more damage here. Once 5 stacks get kicked out. The knockup now going to come through. Windwall going to block everything, but Nemesis just walks right past it and finds his kill. Absolutely brutal. And, you know, every game it seems like Vitality, maybe they've got an avenue back in, but every game Fnatic are more and more
force out of the jungle. What can't this team do? How high can they go?
Bwipo, though, now in trouble. Kale now coming down. Ultimate could just be used on Bwipo to keep him alive, and it will be. Cabo Shard now going to find himself in trouble. The stacks are going to come in for the Kale. Once she gets those flame waves, it's going to be so much harder. You can see Mowgli taking so much damage in the exchange, and the On the Hunt has been used. Predator, I don't know if it's going to be enough. Hylissang throws out the ultimate. No trace for Mowgli. If he steps back, he dies. If he steps forward, he gets hit. Now trying to run as Broxa flashes forward, gives the kill to Reckless, goes under, comes right back up, and Nemesis on a rampage.
Fnatic are just going to keep pushing right here. They have minion waves. Vitality just looks look completely out of sorts. They try to once again bully Bwipo in the side lane, but Fnatic are having absolutely none of it.
And it was the credit to make sure that when they approached the tower that they grabbed the aggro instead of the minion wave, which I believe only had 2 minions on it, so that they could push through like this. Now they've got the full minion wave very fresh behind them, and it's the difference between not getting a tower and getting an inhib tower on that decision to just say, I've got the aggro, guys.
Look, Fnatic's early game in the second half of the split was so good. Spearheaded by Broxa, they actually had more impressive stats in the early game. In the second half, Tilsang gets on out of there. Jacktroll's really trying to catch him.
Yeah, desperately running forward, but there's not a lot of damage here. Nemesis is going to cut through him, but the ultimate now coming in. We'll be able to finish it off with the help of Jinx, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. Combo steps forward, but it's a very strong KO. It does get taken down. Nemesis on the edge of death. He's going to manage to live. He's going to manage to Attila flashes forward. Once the reset takes a lot of damage, though, out comes the ultimate. Bye to Attila. They still manage to find the turn.
That's just not even fair.
That's the one thing we're missing now is like the Vitality comeback to make it at least a close game. Make them work for it.
Zuke now going to try to find something, but Attila, they're going to interrupt the knock up there. That's going to be huge, but Attila's still going to get ulted out by Brox. Brox is going to look for the true damage. It's going to be a huge bite here. Doesn't even need it. Just uses the Queen's Fury. Zuke now on the retreat does get the knock up. Nemesis just cutting through the team. Fnatic playing the team
to 1v5. It's 20 minutes in. The Baron is gone.
Oh, Hilly!
Jacktroll's in trouble.
Nosy standing right next to the blast cone.
No.
Another sacrifice. A TP used onto the top side.
Mowgli died too.
The victory lap for Fnatic has been the story of Game 3. Domination from the start of the game. Broxa has been absolutely everywhere, and every single member of this team has an incredible scoreline.
I think the biggest problem Fnatic are facing right now is who actually gets MVP. That's it.
And you don't want to count a team out in a best of 5, but when you can do that,
really?
It just feels over.
Oh my, look, he's literally on the Nexus 1v3. He does not care.
Hook comes in, he's just going to keep it going. Does he get the chance to use the ultimate as well? He does, that's the double kill, wants a few more. They're walking right into the fountain, they just keep feeding him. That's the Quadra. Is he going to get the Penta? I cannot believe it!
Penta kill for Nemesis, the series is over.
And a reminder to all of Europe, Fnatic did not come into this split to compete. They came to dominate.
Well, Jacobs, I think Nemesis answered my question. MVP goes to him.
Remember the name. It's no longer Fnatic Caps. Nemesis got thrown a lot of shade from the community early on. And yes, he gets the pentakill, so it looks really nice, but he was clean this entire series through. He has completely been one of the fundamental pieces that turned this around for Fnatic. His synergy with Broxa, his zone control for Reckless. This guy is a monster for playoffs.
I am just blown away at how clean this team looks. They completely turned things around. Every single player for Fnatic is just stepping up to the challenge. They make Vitality look like easy competition. They go 3-0 against them in very quick form, and now